Hi, I'm Jennifer the Sauce Goddess, and today I'm going to be cooking with my Moroccan Twist rub-rub. We're going to be doing some lamb chops with apple, onion, and currant chutney with Moroccan Twist. Hi, I'm Jennifer the Sauce Goddess, and today we're going to be cooking with Moroccan Twist rub-rub. We're going to make lamb chops, Moroccan Twist style, with apple, onion, and currant chutney. Now I'm going to season up the lamb. A little bit of Moroccan Twist on all sides. Just press it in a little bit. Get it everywhere. We're going to spin these little lamb chops on the grill. There we go. Now they're ready. Now that the lamb chops are seasoned with the Moroccan Twist rub-rub, we're going to set these aside to rest and we're going to prepare our chutney. Chutney's going to take about 10 minutes to cook, so these are just going to sit there and then we'll cook those for about maybe 3 minutes aside. Right now what I've got is I've got an apple. I'm going to use this apple slicer so we have nice uniform pieces. Really super easy to use. Just down like that, pop them right out the bottom. Super easy, you get nice uniform pieces, and then we'll cut this up into a dice and add it to the pan. Okay, this is going to go into our pan with the olive oil and the onions. This is about 1 onion. So now I'm going to use this great heavy-duty garlic press. Press the garlic out of here. Just going to scrape it off with the back of the knife so I don't mess with the blade. And this is all in this awesome scan pan. I absolutely love this cookware. I have tons of it that I use. It's super heavy duty, stays warm, and it's a non-stick that you don't have to use oil in, but it's still brown, so you can do some nice low-calorie cooking and still caramelize the food, which I think is just terrific. And we're just going to let this cook for a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add my currants now, and I'm going to add the rest of the Moroccan Twist. I'm going to go ahead and add that much. Usually I season a second time with this after the apples have cooked, because it kind of depends on how sweet the apples are, how tart they are, how much they reduce, but this is a good start. And in here I think we've got 3 apples, a very small onion, some currants. You can find the recipe on my website, Moroccan Twist Apple Onion Chutney. And we're going to add a 1/2 cup of water. And then this is just going to cook for about 10 minutes. Until it basically looks like a giant, chunky, spicy applesauce. You know, kind of real big pieces of apple in there. So we've got the apple onion chutney cooking. It's going to cook for about 10 minutes with the Moroccan Twist seasoning in it. It's just going to be fantastic over our lamb chops. You could also do this recipe with chicken or pork if you don't like lamb. Okay, our chutney is off simmering away, and right now what I'm going to do is I've got this scan pan grill pan heating up to a nice fiery hot heat. We're going to cook the lamb chops that already have the Moroccan Twist on them, and they should be done right about the same time that the chutney is done, so everything will be nice and hot together. That's the whole point. Nice meal. So I've got my scan pan grill pan, and I've got a silicone brush. It's the high temperature brush that you can use, and even though with the scan pan you don't have to use oil, I like to put a little bit on there. It just seems to make it easier to kind of move things around. So we've got a little bit of olive oil on there, and you can see how the brush gets down in between the actual grill. And this is a pretty hot grill, so we should get some nice sizzle, and we should get some nice grill marks as well. I'm going to cook these for 3 minutes per side, but I also like to cook the sides So not only top and bottom, but I like to go around and cook the sides a little bit so that you cook off some of that fat, because unless you trim off some of this fat, lamb tends to have that real richness on the side. You can see it on this piece right here. So we're going to let these cook now for about 3 minutes, and then we'll give them a little flip. Okay, now we're flipping these over. It's been about 3 minutes. We'll give them another 3 minutes on this side. Now I've got them just kind of sitting up on their ends like I was talking about. I put the fat side down first usually. Kind of depends. And I'm just going to rotate them around so that everything gets cooked. I like my lamb pretty much on the rare side. If you don't, you can just cook it a little bit longer. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, that's fairly soft. That's going to be pretty rare in the middle. The harder it is, or the thinner the piece is, it's not going to be quite as soft. All of these are pretty much on the rare side now that I can tell. Nice thing about these grill pans is you can barbecue in the middle of winter. So if you're on the East Coast, you can still do your barbecued salmon or your barbecued lamb like this, and it still has that kind of nice sort of grilled flavor without actually being fried in a pan. Okay, our lamb chops are done cooking. They cooked for about 3 minutes on each side, and then maybe a minute or so on all of the edges, just to make sure everything's done, and like I said, some of the richness of the fats cooked out a little bit. Now I'm going to plate it up. I've got 2 lamb chops, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of, here's our apple and onion chutney. Just put a little bit of that on there. Just absolutely awesome. If you want to throw some, some sort of a starch or rice or a couscous or something like that with it, you can too. I'm going to cut into this and see just how we did with our lamb. Take a little slice right there. Oh, medium rare. Okay, that's just like I like it right there. And I'm just going to take a little bite of the apple and the lamb and the Moroccan Twist. Moroccan Twist lamb with apple onion chutney from Sauce Goddess. Absolutely awesome. Oh, that's great. The apple's still a little crunchy. Got all the flavor of the Moroccan Twist, which has cardamom and allspice, cinnamon and some peppers. Oh, it's really great. Perfect.